Well, it's not finding Facebook. Error. Okay, we're just going to go on YouTube then. I'm going to wait for y'all to get back on with YouTube. Y'all jump back on with YouTube, and I'm going to put a message in Facebook that it's not working. YouTube at Copy Designs. Facebook isn't working again. Post. All right, the best I can do. All right, I see Melody's, you're back again. Jen's, you're back again. Diane, I'm sure she'll be back again. I had to go put a thing in Facebook that Facebook wasn't working again. As you know, they changed everything and don't just allow you to go live anymore. So Kathy says, I'm excited to see the contents of the box. I'm excited for you guys to see the contents of the box. This, keep in mind, this is just a project kit. Hi again, Vicki. This is just a project kit. This is nothing compared to what's going to be in the subscription box. I have the subscription box all set up on my website now. If I turn it on, you can start ordering. And I don't want you to start ordering yet because I'm waiting for a couple of the products and I don't want your money to sit there. So, but we're very close to actually flipping the switch and let you start getting into the subscription, which is really exciting for us because this stuff that comes in the project kit, after tonight, the price is going to go up. Once we've revealed the contents, the price is going to go up, but anybody can continue to order. The subscription box is a horse of a different color. It is going to be the textures and stuff that come in the subscription box is going to be exclusive to that subscription box. It won't be available outside of the subscription box for at least 6 months. At least. Could be longer, but at least. Because if you're in the subscription box, you have the advantage. You've got 6 months of having that texture, maybe more. So we'll talk more about that later. And I know I'm waiting for people to come on. I am seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it's showing a whole bunch more. So I don't know if it actually came on Facebook or not. I'm thinking it didn't. I give up on Facebook. We may just completely go YouTube. All right. So, contents. That's what you're all here for, right? So you've seen this. Yes. You've seen the form, the template, and you've seen this stencil. You've seen the form, the template, and this stencil. Do I have a water bottle? I don't know if this will work. This water bottle doesn't work. I was going to spray it so you could see it better. Instead, I'll just hold it up. And you have a floral. And you've seen that. You've seen that I created a dish with that stencil, and the inside I put that stencil. So that's 1, 2, 3 stencils. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stencils. a form and a template. Yes, Facebook is not working. It's irritating. I don't get it. I don't know why they switched like they did. And it's so hit and miss. So we're going to be doing a lot more on Facebook. Okay, so what comes in the box is, I can't show you because it's full over there. How do you like that? The template, the form, and those 4 stencils. And that would be great. But there's a lot more. Now, the template and the form that looks like the coffin, that is the only template and form that does come in the box. But in stencil land, we have a bunch more. And I'm going to show you a couple. I made five, 5 plates. Gosh darn. Because there are 5 other things for you to see in this box. And so I am going to attempt 5 here at 5. So let me jump in and get started on this. Okay, so this is my Bloom and Flowers form and template. This does not come in the box, but I wanted to show you, oh, look at the black on that. What I wanted to show you on this was that the other things that come in the box are very versatile and can be used on whatever you may have. I did not know. Yeah, we do need to go. I did not realize this was going to put black all over this, but I'm going to wipe that right off. And no harm, no foul. There. Got that right off. And yes, I'm doing this part live tonight. Actually live. Get all that black off of there. So this is, again, my Bloom and Flowers. This was a, oh gosh, 8-inch form, 9.5-inch form, 9.5-inch form, I think. And when you're using templates that have big indents like that, you want to make sure you really compress those indents to avoid cracking in them. So I'm just gonna rub this a bit. There. All right. Now, here's another one. And I'm just putting this one. I got to make sure I put it the way the words will go. I'm going to put this one in here. This can go in anything round. You know, I was so set up, had everything ready, and then I moved my pony roller. Let me see where it went. Did I take my pony roller out there, Dale? Man, I swear I had everything right here. What did I do with it? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I set it over there. So this is 4. This would be 5 if you count those other 4. This is, again, just an extra stencil that makes a really cool serving dish. Don't run your pony roller into the wall of your dish. And if I were going to make these, to give away, to have at a show, sell, whatever, I would spend the time and actually put a lot of different color in. Maybe. It's Halloween, you know. I would for sure on that floral. and or I would use Paula McCoy's Colors for Earth, and I would use her stencil stippling technique in here. But because I'm trying to show you 5 of them, 5 stencils tonight, or 5 things, I'm just going to haphazardly slap it on, and you'll see what it's going to look like and what you can do. And I think this one, and I'm using colors that may not be Halloween-y. I'm going to use blue. This one is Stroke and Codes SC29. But I just want you to see that these extra stencils or extra Halloween things don't necessarily have to go on that coffin. I wanted this to be a, what would you call it? An all around, what's the word I'm looking for? An all around, not jack of all trades, but all kinds of things. Okay, I'll think of the word. So I'm just gonna slap this blue on here just for fun. So that you can see what a great little Halloween candy dish this could be. And this is just one. There's just a plethora of different types of things in here. There's a word I'm looking for on this, but gosh, it escapes me. We have been so busy getting all the stuff for the subscription box finished up. Oh my gosh. There's going to be several different levels, let's say, of how you could join that subscription box. Several different levels of things you can get. So depending on what you want, maybe what your budget is, maybe what your needs are, we're trying to cover all levels, and it's pretty exciting. You're going to walk right through the camera. Okay. So what I would do is I would really let this dry and put 2 more coats. But I'm not, because I want to show you what this is. Man, we have lots of people on. Okay, so this is just one. I'm going to go ahead and pop this. Looks like I missed right here. I didn't. That's just a glare from the light. Let me see if I can get in here. You wouldn't take your stencil off this early. But look at that. Look at that. Now you could put it on a smaller dish. You could whatever. You could even put it just with one of our solar eclipse ovals and let the dish come up. There is just a wealth. Oh, Mr. Wilson did stick his hand up there and I missed it because I was busy. Just a grab bag full of stuff. So this stencil could go on anything, but look at how cute that is. That's one. We got to do 5. So let me move this and grab another one. This, I just used one of our solar eclipse ovals and our farmhouse template. For what I was going to do with this one. Can you tell my templates were filthy dirty? We're packing things up, we're moving things, and boy, oh boy. Let me wipe this off. Okay, and again, I tried to make some of the contents usable with all kinds of things you may already have. Just a whole bag full of fun stuff. Okay, these may not, wonder if I probably have to use my plucker doodad that I dumped out over here a second ago. Where did I dump them? Dump, dump, dump. I dumped them out to use the dish. So I'm going to have to do this one with my hands. But see how easy these come out? Now I will tell you, this one, I dropped it going in. This one, just FYI, again, this form, this template doesn't come in the kit. Just what we're going to put in it. But this form is what we call just our regular forms. These are the old style forms. I dropped that when I went to put it in. These are our old style forms that have the sharp crease in the bottom. Because we have since, you know, we created these rounded bottoms and sides. But this is the old style forms. So we do carry these still. So if you want the forms with the hard line, order forms. If you want the rounded, order dual drapes. Okay, now we're going to put this one in. Obviously, I didn't test the size on here, and I should have made the form bigger. So we may have an issue with this, but that's okay. You just know to go bigger, right? So I'm going to put this down. And we may have some seepage because Sharon didn't measure. She just was busy making plates. Busy making plates to get ready for this. But you'll know better. Now let me see if I can get that down since it's too wide. I'm just going to push it in. And if I get glaze underneath, that's okay because you guys are going to get the idea. You want to make sure you go bigger than what I did. Go bigger than what I did to make this work. But look at that. Man, I really wish I would have measured that. I really thought it was going to be big enough. All right. Do you see the little ghost up on the edge and the little ghost right here? Now that one may not work, but I guess I clean my brush. And just for fun, I think I'll use black on this guy. And again, this is probably going to get underneath the stencil on the outer edges. So forgive me for not measuring, but you know, clay's not perfect, right? So hopefully it won't make this look terrible. How many of you do that? Make a mess. So my grandson went off to A&M this last week, not this week, last week, to start his new life and his engineering program. And we're so excited, he's actually driving home for this holiday weekend. And he hates to drive. He is 18. He hates to drive. But I'm going to try to do this with the least amount of the least amount of mess. Just make sure you use, I didn't realize this stencil was so big. So just make sure you use a bigger dish than I did. And again, farmhouse and the solar oval does not come in the kit. Just this stencil. Just, I say, just, this is 4, 5, this is stencil number 6. And we're not even done yet. I'm hating that I made this too little, but it is what it is. I wish I could show you the contents of the subscription box, because you're going to freak. You are going to freak out. And this, the amount of stuff that's in this box, what you paid and what retail actually is hugely different. And the subscription box is even going to be better. I'm trying to get the mouth in there without, I don't know how that's going to work. All right. This one is going to be a mess, but you're going to get the idea. But that subscription box, the value of it is going to be way better than the cost of it. All right. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is number 5. Come out. Well, it still shows pretty darn good. I did splatter, but hold on. Can you see? Now remember, these edges would be perfect if I'd have made a bigger dish. But this has got a ghost here, but his little eyeballs, ran because it was up the sides. But you get the idea. Look at him. What a gorgeous little dish. That's number 5. We have this. We have this. We have the floral coffin. We made a container with this stencil and this stencil on the inside. We made a vase out of it. So just a total grab bag full of stuff. Let's go get the next one. Ciao. Okay, we do have a couple more that go in the coffins. So in the chat, so far, tell me which is your favorite stencil so far. I didn't sponge this one well, so I'm just lightly coming across and getting that excess off of there. So which is your favorite so far? And I can't find my plucker doodad to pluck my forms out of here. So as you can see, they lift up really easy. They pop right out, and they don't stick, and I don't use anything. And you can't even see any moisture on these because these won't swell up All right. Let's see. What else do we have over here? Let's see what else we have over here. I think I left one in the other room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's another Halloween witchy one. And when you're doing this, obviously you're gonna really take your time. Now you can't get too close to the edges. You could put this on in advance, but you can do this. You can wipe these down this way. And that's what I do. And I've let my clay get super dry as well, which you don't want to do. Don't let your clay, I put it outside. And so I've let my clay dry too much. That's okay. Oh, and in our house, can you see how red my face is? We have an air conditioning unit on one side, an air conditioning unit on the other side, and the AC on this side went out. So I'm doing this with no air over here, and I am sweating to death. Trying to get all this down without hitting my sides. So go real slow. You don't want to hit your sides. They put this little nut on the outside, which is not convenient. One more little spot. And if you do this right away, your clay will be softer, unlike mine. And if you do hit the sides, just go right around with your rib, just as if it was a fingernail, and it'll come right out, just like that. All right, let's do red, because I'm out of black. I'm out of black. Mr. Wilson is in the house. Yeah, but he's been down sick. He had COVID. I didn't get it. And he's been down sick. They're telling me, they're saying you should fan me because it's so hot back here. Oh, looky. It's not getting me yet. You gotta come closer. He's trying. He's afraid he's going to hit me. All right, let's do red. Oh, there we go. Oh, don't stop. Right?
You don't fan me out in the hot shop.
Yeah, did you hear him? I don't fan him out in the hot shop. Yeah, he works out in this all the time. Last week, nope, wasn't happening. He tried his best. He would go out first thing in the morning. I'm talking 5 to 6 o'clock, and make it an hour or two, and back to bed he would go. Back to bed.
I'll turn the AC back on. Maybe it'll come off.
Oh, I hope so. I am ready for spring, summer, fall. Fall, that's it. Fall. I'm ready for fall. Who's ready for fall? Okay. Where are we at on time? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm rushing because I'm trying to get through 5. We're doing good. Oh no, so sorry you've been... Yeah, he's not been well at all. But he is better now. He's recovering. Last Saturday, he wasn't even well enough to do, we're doing our plus square dance lessons. He wasn't even well enough to do that. Okay. Another stencil. Let's see where we can get this one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Now, I think I would have gone all the way up the sides, but I got to talking and forgot. Had I gone up the sides, you would have seen the other side of her dress. But there is your witch. Look at her. And you can fill that in. Anyway, but there is the witch. And I tried to make them sweet, not uber spooky. I am ready for fall. Okay, here's this. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, let me go get the next one. I think I left the other one in here. Hold on. I know what I did. I grabbed the wrong one. The witch was not actually going to be in the box. So if you don't get that, just pay attention. I grabbed the wrong stencil. I have tons, and I picked the ones I like the best. This is why you need a plucker doodad if you leave this stuff in here. But you see how it comes out. This is a different floral. There's two different florals because we don't want it all spooky ooky. I want things that you can use not just for Halloween, just like a whole grab bag full of stuff. This would be fantastic using Paula's stencil method for stenciling. I'm not, just for ease of not running out of time on these. Ah! See what I just did? I was not watching, went right up the side, but look at this. It's gone. You don't even see it. See how easy that is to fix? What color do you want the flowers? Blue? Pink? Green? What color do you want the flowers? I got lots of colors over there. Somebody post in the comments and I'll grab the color. I even have orange. I have all kinds of colors. Anybody post a color? Orange, okay. Pink, same. I don't know that I have pink. Let's see. I don't have pink, but I do have orange. And I do have yellow. I have orange and yellow. So we're gonna mix. We're gonna mix. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. I broke my cup. This was actually a mug that I bought from Jessica at Clayshare. I gotta admit, her mugs are so balanced, but I caught the handle, but I still love it and I didn't want to get rid of it. Crazy me, right? Okay, orange. Let's do some orange. I'm gonna put orange on one side in the bottom. The witch is fab. Orange will be great for Halloween. Well, all right. All right, guys. I'll throw the witch in. I'll throw in the witch. How about that? I'm going to do these. I should have started with the lighter color. No, I want the darker color. I'm using Orange Appeal. Y'all just won yourselves a witch. Oh, you won a witch. How about that? I'm throwing in the witch. Throwing in the towel. I am throwing in the witch. And again, guys, I would really take my time and do these much better. But I'm trying to get it all in. 5 in 5. 5 at 5. Yellow. I don't really have another dish, but we'll make one, right? Clean the clay out of this. Here's another dish. We'll put yellow. You like that witch, huh? These are going to make some really cute. And again, I included the flowers because I wanted you to be able to make really cute stuff. Now, I'm just going to hope this will do some shading in there. How about we do this? Just for fun. You could do all kinds of things around the outside edge. You could do dots, stripes, spirograph, you name it, you could do it. Some yellow on there. Look how cute that is. Oh, it's kind of, you can't see the yellow that well, but this yellow fires so bright. So bright. Just for fun. Look how fast you can create a really cute dish. There. How about that? Can you see around that edge? Hey, Christine. What lies beneath? Oh, that's Cindy Dormer. I thought it was Cindy Oravet, and I'm like, she's supposed to be on a cruise. And I thought maybe she missed her cruise. Look at that. See that color? Do this. Okay. I want you to be able to see that up close. Can you see that color on there? And these colors fire brilliant bright. That is going to be brilliant bright yellow and orange. It is going to be amazing when that's done. I love that one. Okay. Let me get this up here. Trying to see if you can get the, can you see the colors on that? And you know, you can always take a little ball tool or the end of your brush, or I don't know what color's in this. Oh, that's purple. I don't want to put purple, but I'm going to show you. I'm just putting, I wouldn't really put purple with orange and yellow, but it's what was in my bottle. Put my paper clip back in. And now, when this starts to set up, I will take, because with the slip trailer, the little dots stand up and they're sharp and pokey. So when this settles down, I'll press them down with my fingers. Look at that. What a difference just that made. I love it. Maybe I will like the purple dots. Hey, purple goes with orange. Perfect. Because look at what it did. That made a huge difference. I love it. I love it. We got 10 minutes and one left. Let's go over here. Okay, so I'm using my squiggle squares. We've had these for quite some time. Yeah, I think that purple's going to go pretty well. So this is my squiggle squares. It does not come in the kit. The only form and template that come in the kit are and you want to go this way, but it doesn't matter, is the coffin and the template, whether it's the 8 or the 11. The The coffin and the stencils that go with the coffin will come sized to your order of 8 inches or 11 inches. These added stencils are all going to be 7 to 8 inches, but you see, when you put it on the inside, you still have a great big dish or whatever size you choose. So for the coffin, we have flower number 1, your witch, you're getting your wish, your wish of the witch. That's what pants are for, right? You're getting the 3 ghosts and the houses. You're getting the other floral, and they're very different. They're very different. There we go. They're very different. See the difference? Very different. Yes, Melody. You could definitely do that, and there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 coffin, and this one will have the outside border if you want it. So you could put the outside border on and go around in flower petals on a big platter. You're always so full of great ideas. But there will be 6, so you could make a flower. So you got 6 coffin stencils, 1 Happy Halloween, and 1 of the ghost. As I keep cleaning my hands. So that's 6, that's 8. 8 stencils, a 4-minute template. 6, 7, 8. We're not done. Let me flip this over. This is our wiggle squares. We've had this for a long time. But how many of you are cat lovers? How many of you like cats? Now I gotta be honest. We're a dog family and birds, so cat doesn't quite fit in. But how many of you are a cat family? And it's Halloween after all. See how I just kind of crack the suction there and lift that right out? And I hadn't touched these since I made them. So how many of you are cat people? And if you're not, it's still Halloween, right? So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 stencils. Look at that. Oh my. Oh my. Carla, you're a cat person. Oh, and hey, today is the 29th. We have, where's my calendar? 1, 2, 4 more days, and I hit the 3rd. And that gives me, that's 3 months out of the hospital, and I didn't relapse with C. diff. And I had to be on 2 more antibiotics for a UTI that they couldn't figure out how to get rid of. And antibiotics cause C. diff, especially in my age group. 14, 24. Now I'm 34. Anyway, in my age group. And I was lucky enough that I did not relapse, but of course I've lived on probiotics and sauerkraut and chicken, and I didn't weed this little piece of stencil. Oh, well, I poked a hole in it, but that's okay. And I haven't relapsed, and they say if you haven't relapsed in 3 months and you're eating nutritiously and you're doing all the right things, you probably beat it, because there are people who, once they get C. diff, it like every few weeks comes back and bites them. And let me tell you, that stuff was terrible. My heart breaks for anybody that happened to, because I don't know that I could have handled it another time. All right, there's the cat. Orange, yellow, red, blue. I don't think I have enough black. How long is the mystery box? The price goes up tonight. The deal was the price would go up once I revealed the contents. So as soon as I get off the live, I will be raising the price. And as you can see, the retail price of this is below what the price was. And it'll go more to what it should be after I get off the live. So if you want it and you're on this live, you better get it. Do blue and black like a dark sky. Oh, good idea. Who said that? I need to get kimchi. Yeah, put it in a blender, but did they put you on antibiotics, Melody? And you know, not everybody gets C. diff. It's kind of like a perfect storm when it happens. And I guess I was the perfect storm. It was awful. Karen, if you're wanting this, you better jump on and grab it, because the price will go up when I get off of here. What'd you say? Blue and black. Blue and black. Again, have you seen Paula's technique that she uses? I think she used it maybe on the background of the chicken. I don't remember, but where she just does the stripes. That would be real good with this as well. I'm going to kind of half load my brush and see what I can do here. I should have gone up and down. I'm trying to do this really light, more of a watercolor. This would work better with Paula's colors, but I don't have them out. And again, I'm trying to make this really light. Now I'm just going to go pretty much in the blue. See how I use my Ben & Will as my paint palette? Yeah, the stencil is good for Halloween. I'm a dog person too, but it's good for Halloween. Hopefully this will show enough. I'm a messy painter, but with these stroking coats, it actually comes out really well. Really well, really glossy. How about that? All right, let's take this one off. I didn't do it very light, very dark. Ta-da! What do you think of that? Airbrushing would be perfect. Yes, it would. Much easier. But, oh, I stuck my stencil in it. Easy come, easy go, right? But look at that. Look at how that came out. And this again is Wiggle Squares. I've got the Wiggle Squares dual drape and the Wiggle Squares template, but I couldn't resist this one. It's just too perfect for that, right? And if this outer edge has the shape of this wiggle square, had I taken the color up and around, you would have seen the actual shape of the squiggle squares, but I just did it straight, so it became a pictured window. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Wow, what timing for that. So, count them. Let me do this. Whoops. This. Coffin and template. We decided, oh my God, these are so messy, guys, but that's okay. We decided there was one, and that one will come with an outline just in case you want to put it in there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 'You can't see that very good. 7, 8. That's really hard to see, but you know what it was. 8. And that's going to be hard to see because it's got stuff on it. But 9. Oh, but there's one more thing. Hang in with me. Let me go grab something. I didn't even have to go grab it because I had it right here. So a form, a template. Was that 9 stencils? 8 or 9, I didn't remember. And a stamp because I could not resist what it says. Fabulous. It's fabulous. One of the things I say all the time. So I'm also throwing in the stamp. Fabulous. That is well over retail, what you paid. And I hope you love it all. Tried to do a grab bag of everything. 9 stencils. 9 stencils, a form, a template, and fabulous. That's it. That's all there is. I don't have anything else in that box. I will tell you, though, that the project kits, I try to make where the projects are real quick and simple and things that look really good that will sell it at shows, make good gifts, make good sales, that kind of thing. But the project, the subscription box, that is going to be a step up. Oh, good, you got it. Because I'm getting ready to hang up and I am going to go raise that price. The subscription box, if you look on my website, you will see the subscription box, and if you click on it, you will see some verbiage about it. And all I have to do when I turn this on is you will see the options, and there's several options. There's a basic box, which is just the box, just the contents of the box. That's it. There is the box and the Sassy Swooper Video Club, where you get 1 to 2 videos from the box. There is the deluxe box, and I'm not saying what's in that yet till we make sure we have that available. But there's going to be 3 levels so that it can, serve everybody wherever they are in their clay journey, their financial journey, all of that kind of stuff. But it's close. Anyway, that's all I have. I hope you love the project box. I hope it's great for Halloween. We may do a Christmas project box. That's not part of the subscription. That's just a project box. But I will tell you right now, if we do a Christmas project box, it will be holiday themed. That's versatile to everybody. It won't be one, what would I call it? It won't be geared towards one religion for the holiday. It would be holiday themed, winter themed. Let's put it that way, winter themed. That's what it would be. Anyway, that's all I have, guys. As you can see, I'm better. I'm recovered. And we did pick up another laser that we got brought home yesterday. Not new, it's used. They're still pricey. But that is so that we can serve you guys better with these subscription boxes. If we're going lasered, and we have the 2 other machines, if we go the other route, so that we get them out. These project kits should be all ready to mail. Monday's a holiday, but we should be sending them out on Tuesday. So you should get them in plenty of time for the holiday or for the Halloween. So we will see you. You're going to be seeing a lot of us in the coming weeks. So get ready. You'll be seeing lots of us. I am too, Melody, and I wish you were feeling better, my dear. All right, guys. Love y'all, and I'll see you soon.